Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Wait a minute, I tell you. You ain't heard nothing.
Hello and welcome to my Victober 2020 TBR. Victober, or Victorian October, is now in its 5th year. The hosts are Katie of Books and Things, Lucy of Lucy the Reader, and Kate Howe. Their announcement videos are linked below, as are the complete list of challenges. The main challenge is to read something from a Victorian author throughout the month of October. Each of the hosts have suggested different types of Victorian literature for their individual challenges. Katie suggests reading some Victorian literature related to your favourite genre. For this, I've chosen the historical novel Shirley by Charlotte Bronte. Which is also the group Readalong, and there is a Goodreads page dedicated to this, which I have listed below. I read Shirley many years ago when I was reading through all the Bronte novels and remember not particularly liking it, perhaps because it is not Jane Eyre, which any book would suffer from by being compared to it. However, I want to re-evaluate it from the perspective of reading it on its own merits and to see if I can appreciate it more this time round. Here is the blurb. Struggling manufacturer Robert Moore has introduced labour-saving machinery to his Yorkshire mill, arousing a ferment of unemployment and discontent among his workers. Robert considers marriage to the wealthy and independent Shirley Kildare to solve his financial woes. Yet his heart lies with his cousin Caroline, who, bored and desperate, lives as a dependent in her uncle's home with no prospect of a career. Shirley, meanwhile, is in love with Robert's brother, an impoverished tutor, a match opposed by her family. As industrial unrest builds to a potentially fatal pitch, can the four be reconciled? Set during the Napoleonic Wars at a time of national economic struggles, Shirley, published in 1849, is an unsentimental yet passionate depiction of conflict between classes, sexes and generations. The themes sound fascinating and I'm looking forward to exploring this novel once again. Lucy suggests reading Victorian diaries or letters, and I was reminded that I have selections from George Eliot's letters edited by Gordon S. Haight on my bookshelves. I've owned this book for ages and have not yet read it all the way through. The editor has provided editorial comment on practically every letter to provide some context, and so I think it will be a fascinating book to read for Victober. I have read the following by George Eliot: Middlemarch, The Mill on the Floss, Adam Bede, Daniel Deronda and Silas Marner, and also the excellent biography by Catherine Hughes, George Eliot, The Last Victorian, which I highly recommend. Kate suggests reading some short stories or plays by Victorian authors. I have the complete short stories by Thomas Hardy on my bookshelves. And it will be a great opportunity to read some of them during Victober. I've read a good number of Hardy's novels now. The only major work of his I haven't yet read is The Woodlanders, which is next on my radar. But for now, I'm going to try and read all 7 stories in the Wessex Tales collection for this Victober challenge. And now here's a quick recap, and I'll be back soon with another BookTube video.